Now,
Okay.
I am not going to be able to see anything in the chat. So, because if I pull it up, it's going to show on the.
I should get a notification, right? Yeah. Sweet.
Maybe it'd be nice if I started the timer. Okay. All right. So.
Am I in the middle of the screen? I can't see myself.
In what?
Am I in the middle of the screen?
We're not showing yet. He just shows his intro screen.
Hang on.
Well, I can see you, Chris. I can see you too.
What?
Oh, you're talking about your actual Google, the actual meeting. Don't pay attention to the video feed from the meeting. You actually want to just watch the stream.
Okay, so no one will see me until I see it on the. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That was really good, Jim. That guy Sean is a beast, man.
Yeah, man. he's a pretty calm dude. He just sees it and gets it done.
Absolutely. All right. So...
But we have little Chris going tomorrow. That 62 might be in jeopardy. Not putting any pressure on you, Chris, really. But
yeah, don't.
Let's
just worry about focus on winning, and don't worry about the damn score.
Yeah.
That's what screws you up. You think you gotta. I felt a little bit of pressure too. It's just like in the beginning that was my best game. I didn't even know it was a good score until after.
All right, so if you guys need to use the bathroom or anything like that, you got 1:25.
Yeah, we're good.
So while I'm doing the guest introduction, I'm going to go right into it because we're already starting kind of late. Usually I kind of jabber about, but I'm not going to do that this time.
By the way, I did a when you showed the game we were going to play, I did a web capture and I have all the answers already.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't even see them.
No.
I'm terrible at trivia, so you guys go ahead. I'm already halfway drunk, so.
It's not trivia, isn't it? Like word search?
Yeah, it's not hard at all. It's not hard at all.
Okay.
All right, 30 seconds left. Damn it, I got to use the bathroom now. That's
good.
Well, it doesn't start until you start, so.
Well, here's the horrible thing. Everything that we've said so far, that everybody's been able to hear because, like, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And Gwen just came in and told me about it. So.
How many are in the chat?
I can't tell right now.
I can see it 5, I think.
I'm not even that drunk.
Sweet. All right, here we go. Hey guys, Dante here with In the Rack, who have exported from the live match that Bang Time Pool put on, which was an amazing display by Sean Bell. Awesome. He put a fatty number up there, over 60. I can only hope to do that. For those of you who are just joining my channel, what I like to do here is it's a live stream and we talk about pool. We have a little fun. Sometimes, the fun is definitely on the table, but sometimes it's just fun to talk with other pool players. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce some of my favorite pool players. We're going to take a look at their channels and then I'm going to introduce them as they come in.
Even if it is just for bangers, everybody's doing it.
Very nice.
Seems like a bitch, don't it?
Wait, you mean to tell me you got Tom Cruise on your show?
Yeah.
Before he got his key.
Yeah, right after the set of Thompson, he's like, you know what?
Oh, finesse.
For those who don't know what channel this is, I'm pretty sure you do. This is Garrett, MisterEdit1. He's going to be on the show tonight, so very excited about that. Our next celeb, so to speak. Here's his video.
Out of Michigan. And lower left-hand corner, we have Ruben. Roopster 760 is
do we have
his
4 more
YouTube
guests or
channel
just 1 more guest?
out of
Nope, just one more.
California.
Yep. It's kind of
These
misleading,
two
but
will
it'll
be
clear up
playing
here
the
in a
second
second.
semifinal match. The winner takes on Darren from Detroit in the
Maybe.
finals, and we'll have
a. Oh, what's this?
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the
Look at
channel.
those
This is Jim
guns.
from Bang Time.
There you go.
Let me start by
He's gripping the table. Are you holding
Chris.
the table up?
From FX. No, they're back, baby.
Those of you who don't know who this person is, Jim from Bang Time Pool. And last but definitely not least, that was very nice. My
Let's
question
make that
is,
cue ball dance.
are you literally have 1 foot on the floor as you shot that?
Hey, I might be short, but I had 1 foot on the floor.
Ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
wondering if that was Tom Cruise from the previous video.
the Asian version. lil'Chris, ladies and gentlemen, will be joining us as well. So let's go ahead and get to our open chat and meet these fellas. There we are. How's it going? Darren. Oh, I forgot to put your guys' name. How terrible am I? But that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it definitely. We're gonna go from top over down. So that means Chris, you get to start us off. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Just came off of a Bang Time stream, which was fantabulous to watch.
Right on. What is your personal view of that kind of format? That kind of viewing pleasure for the pool player? What are the pros and cons of that?
I mean, I can't say that there's any cons really. I mean, I'm a pool player and I like to watch playing pool, so it doesn't matter if it's good pool, it doesn't matter if it's bad pool. In the case of live streaming on YouTube, I would have to compare it to karaoke, right? So if you go to a karaoke bar and someone gets on the microphone and they're terrible, and the people that aren't on the microphone are just like, man, look how terrible they are. I'm the guy in the background saying like, well, why don't you get on the mic? And that's regardless if they can actually sing or not. Right? The bad singer has the balls to get on stage and actually sing. So this is the same thing. I don't care if you're a good pool player or a bad pool player. If you're getting on a live stream and whether you play good or bad, I mean, more power to you.
Absolutely.
Cool. Darren, what do you got for us?
I just want to say, man, I'm grateful to be a part of this community and to watch it grow. If you would have told me, Darren, in January of 2020, by December of 2020, you would be playing virtual 9-ball via Wi-Fi with people you never met before, I'd have been like, man, this is crazy. But 2020 is random as hell. So I'm enjoying it, man. It's cool to meet a good group of guys who are passionate about the game and who stay classy along the way. So I'm just having fun and enjoying the ride.
Awesome sauce. Jim, Mr. Guns, give us some input, brother.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, Darren kept me going early. You know, I did a tournament, an 8-player single elimination earlier, and it just sticks in my mind. You know, he said, this is all I have. All right. And that really got the juices flowing for me. And that's why I kept this rolling. And, you know, there's more to come, possibility, even a league. But when Darren said that to me, after his first match, he's like, listen, man, this is all I have. This is my pool right here. You know, that's all I had to hear.
Right on. Okay, so before we move on to some of the festivities that I have lined up, let's go ahead and just voice out some of our goals that we're trying to do with our channel. So that way, whoever's watching this possibly can help. And this is my call of duty for you guys to do. So Jim, start it off. What are you trying to attain with your channel?
Well, you know, first of all, you know, I want to do this for the pool players. And whatever comes my way comes my way. Okay. That's, you know, of course, we all want to, you know, have as many subscribers as we can. You want to get monetized. You want to do this. You want to do that. But really, for me, I want these guys that are doing it on the table to have a place to, you know, it's great. Darren from Detroit can play someone from California. He can play someone from South Carolina, someone from Toronto, someone from the state of Washington. And, you know, it's just, that's what I want to do. I want these guys to have a format and a platform to play on.
Great. Thanks, Jim. Darren, what do you say?
You know, my channel was started for a web series called The Following Announcement Show, and it's a grow story. It's like any other Dumb and Dumber, Night at the Roxbury. It's two guys that weren't good enough to be pro wrestlers, and so it's them stuck in their stupid wrestling gimmicks. It's a funny comedy series. I produce it. I'm a writer. I'm a producer. I'm an actor on it, and it's one of my passions, and I'm super passionate about it. Now, segueing over to the pool stuff. I've been playing pool since I was 12 years old. I have no formal training whatsoever. I'm just somebody who likes the game. I happened to have a pool table when I was young, so I had a chance to get on it and play with people that were just knowledgeable about the game. So 2020 happens. Someone decides to eat an undercooked bat, and now everybody's sitting at home. And I thought to myself, well, I'll put some of my trick shots and I'll put some of my pool playing on video and then put it on YouTube. So the pool stuff kind of came as a secondary to what my channel is, but you know, I'm liking it. I'm having a lot of fun, and yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Right on. Chris, the juggernaut. What are we trying to do with your Yeah, what
Oh man,
are your goals?
I appreciate that. I particularly don't have a goal, and I know that might sound like I'm joking or facetious because I am a software developer as a professional. That's what I do to pay my bills and everything else. But before, or on top of being a software developer, I actually was a college tutor and then eventually an adjunct college professor. So I have a background in teaching, and so with anything that I have been able to become good at, I try to show other people stuff. So that basically becomes pool as well. When I started my YouTube channel, the first few videos that I actually published out were fitness related videos because me and my best friend wanted to do like some fitness challenges just to see who can outperform one or the other. And I always had the intention of having my pool related content on there as well as computer programming related content. But the moment I started publishing my pool related content, that's when my channel just blew up, which was beyond my expectation. Because there are plenty of other pool channels that are out there. I really wish I could tell y'all what made mine so different because I honestly really can't. To me, it's all the same. The only thing I could probably say is the way I present information and the way people are able to pick it up. And so like the goal is, regardless of whatever video that you watch, if it's my pool related videos or programming related videos or even any of my fitness related videos, is did you learn something? Because all those videos are primarily about me. That's why there's not just one specific theme when it comes to my YouTube channel. It has a variety of content, but each content should be able to hopefully show you something. And if you're learning something from it, then I'm benefiting from it.
Awesome sauce.
Dante, one more thing, Dante.
Sure.
I just wanted to add, you know, I did a lot of instructional. I did some trick shots. I did some, you know, other things before this. This is where I'm at right now, but you know, that will be coming as well. You know, I'm already preparing an instructional video coming up, so you know, I'm going to get back into that as well.
Right on. Cool. Those are things to look forward to. So if you're out there and you just caught this on the recast, you know, help these guys out. All right. Some need more help than others, like myself. Some need less, like the juggernaut up there. But that's okay though. That's all right. Okay. All right. So
Subscribe to everyone.
subscribe
Exactly.
to everybody. Just do it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Do it all. Anyway, so what
Don't
we're
let your dreams be your dreams.
True. Oh, there's one. Chris, is that your quote? Give us a quote.
Give us a quote.
Give us a quote.
If anything, that anybody's that have seen my videos, I always started off with "What's going on, everybody?"
Darren, what's
And
your
actually, I just recently learned from a follower though that one quote that happens to crack her up every time she hears it is when I say, "That's unfortunate."
quote? Darren, do you have a quote that you would like to share?
I do. People will hate you no matter what you do in life.
Ooh,
So give them a reason.
that's right.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was a big debate before we came on to do this show with sleeveless shirts, but then I realized I don't work out as
You know
much
what,
as
Ben?
these guys do. So, Jim, do you got a favorite quote that you would like to share with the
You know,
masses?
I end my stream. I have two. I end my stream with "Have a good one." All right, that's kind of my little thing. But my favorite quote is, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." Gary Player. That's I love it.
Right on, right on. The only one that
Dante,
yeah, go ahead,
I,
go
want,
ahead.
I wanted to add something because one of my APA team members is in your chat there, and he had to let everybody know what another quote is. Whenever we're in one of our APA matches, whenever any of my guys and gals do something that on the table that I know is outside of their skill level, but they nail it. They nail the shot. Like, if the shot, you give it to them 10 times out of 10, they're lucky if they make it 2 out of 10.
Right.
Kind of thing. And when that happens, I shout above everybody in the pool hall, above the jukebox, everything else, shut the front door.
Nice.
There you go.
The only one
I
that
like it.
that I have two myself. The one that I always say is, "I hope to see you on the pool table," which I mean so wholeheartedly. And the other one is, "Be nice to each other." I mean, crazy as it sounds, it just seems like because of this whole pandemic and this whole thing, even for the fact that it's the holidays, I still see people who are just plain outright mean to each other, and there's no reason to be. So, I mean, we're all in it together. Why make it worse? So,
Absolutely.
anyway, so let's get going on this game so that way we can have some fun. So the first game that we're going to do, it's going to be a word search, okay? So basically, you're going to see a screen with a bunch of letters. And since you can't circle stuff like how you normally would, I want you to pick out words that you see, and it's going to be pool related, all right? So I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to give it 4 minutes. Within that 4 minutes, I'm sorry?
Should we write this down?
Yes, absolutely. Because
All right. Hold on.
because you guys are competing against each other and against the fans. So whoever has the most, all right?
Are we looking for pool related words? Because what if we find words that are not pool related?
Well, then thank goodness that I am the judge on this. I will give you a plus or minus on it.
All right, fair enough.
So
minimum letter is required?
What do you mean?
Like 2-letter words, 3-letter words? Like, what's the minimum letter word for a search?
1. 1 is the minimum.
All right.
Okay, so basically you're going to see the words, or you're going to see all the letters, and you're going to write down as many pool related words that you can find.
Pool related. Okay.
Yep. After 4 minutes, I will reveal where those words are. You'll be honest and let us know how many you actually nailed. We're going to go against yourselves, and you're going to go against the fans. Everybody, this is a gentleman's type of game, so just be honest. Whoever has the highest or ties with the highest, you get a point. So
I'm gonna warn everybody, ignore my keyboard typing.
yes, try to be honest and don't do any
yes, Professor Chris.
What are we doing? Typing these in?
No,
I'm just typing them in on a notepad. I'm not like writing them down.
No.
Okay,
guys.
I got a
We're
notepad.
going against the
I literally
professor
have a
here.
notepad.
Okay, so again, you're going to be honest. You're going to see how many words that you can pull out. Write them down. And then we're going to go with whoever has the highest amount of words that they find. They're going to say what their words are. So everybody else will cross off those words because you don't get points for those. If he gets, obviously, if he gets more words that you don't have, obviously he's going to get the points for it. Or as we see it. All right, here we go. 4 minutes counting down. So, as we play this game, pool sometimes deals with, a little thing called sharking. And that's when somebody's talking to you when you're trying to concentrate. So, Jim.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite video that you've put out thus far?
My favorite video, it's one of my most successful would be my my aiming video.
Right on. Darren.
What was the question?
I was gonna ask you a new question.
Yes, sir.
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? You know what? I've learned to enjoy the things I already have. I'm not really worried about the things I don't have so much. So I'm happy, man. 2020 has been crazy, and I'm grateful for the things I have in my life right now.
That's awesome.
I don't need anything. Santa, go screw yourself.
Chris,
Repeat the question.
when are you and the little lady gonna get married?
That's a long time waiting.
Wow,
Right
that's
on.
a
Right on. Jim, what kind of dogs do you have?
um.
I like how you're trying to distract us here while we're.
I have a
while we're
little
looking at the
puppy, a
words.
little Great Dane. I have a Maltese. I have a Chihuahua.
You have all those dogs, really?
I do.
Do you live by any Filipinos? Because those dogs will probably come up missing one of these days. I'm just saying.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Darren.
I have no dogs. I have no pets, but my wife keeps getting on me about getting one.
Yeah.
I just know that I'm gonna be the one stuck picking up the dog shit. So you know what? I think I'm gonna hard pass it.
Right on.
Well, just think of this, Darren. My Great Dane weighs about 170 pounds. Just think what that's like.
170 pounds.
170.
Here's the thing. I weigh 155, so I'm all set.
I've seen that Great Dane on his videos. That's not a Great Dane. That's a horse.
Chris, do you have any pets?
And he hasn't been on for a while. He's much bigger than he was on any of those videos.
Yeah. Chris, do you have any pets?
I do not. I'm never home long enough to take care of one.
Right on. If you had to have a pet, what would it be?
I'm a dog person, so
Yeah.
I would have a dog.
See, if capuchin monkeys weren't like territorial and emotional, I'd probably would want a capuchin monkey over anything. I think that'd be awesome, a capuchin monkey. Just saying capuchin monkey is funny.
It is.
All right, you guys are a little past halfway. I might cut this off 30 seconds short since you guys. Has anybody gotten more than 5 so far?
I'm sitting at 27.
27?
You bastard.
You are not
Like
at 27.
like 10. I'm just gonna quit now.
There's no way you got 27.
28 now. It's like I said, some of these are not pool related terms, so I'm just putting down everything.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got 10 words. The 10 words is all that I'm looking for. Now, if you're looking,
That's about what I have.
if you're
Yeah,
doing
dude, I'm at,
if you're doing
That's
acronyms and stuff like that, those don't count. So
Nope.
if you have
These are
acronyms, okay.
These are legit
And
words.
Chris will find a way to make it a pool term. Trust me.
He has a program that's running right now with an algorithm that's moving all those words around. And you're like, oh, this is a possible word.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite.
He didn't say no though.
All right, you guys got 20 seconds.
All right.
I'd really like to see this. Okay, since he's gone well above and beyond the words, the two of you will agree or disagree if the words that he comes up with, if we'll take them or not. And if
That's
you guys
fair.
come in a tie, I will break the tie.
okay.
No, that's fair.
All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and out of there.
Oh, I got one more. There we
Okay.
go.
I got 30 words altogether.
You got 30 words, pool related, right?
No, not pool related. I got a lot of pool related ones, but overall I got 30.
Okay,
I have
they,
11 pool related.
They have to be pool related. That's the stipulation from the beginning of the game. So
I have 11.
first of all, let's go ahead and show what I put down. The only 10 that I showed.
Okay.
Okay. Snooker.
Yep.
So we
Okay.
got-
So what I did is I broke pool into one. It's pool related.
That's
And
what I
then
did.
Q into one. So pool and Q. and then pool cue.
Okay. I guess we'll have to use that with Mr. 31
Okay.
words over there. Okay, but the original words were pool cue, pool table, rails, bank shot, chalk, run out, jump cue, TRMR, balls, and snooker. So if you have more than 10, raise your hand. All right. Chris, go ahead and
Yes.
say what those are. And if they have them, you don't get that point.
All right. Well, I'm going to read all of them.
Can you put the original back, Dante?
The original.
The original puzzle. There you go.
All right.
So
I did find snooker. Then I found pool, and then I found pool cue. Then I found table, pool table, chalk, hook, and then I found hooked after that. Then right there in the middle, if you look from diagonal up to diagonal down, diagonal right to diagonal, it's the word saw, S-A-W. And if you reverse it, it becomes the word was. When I found out, then right next to it is when I found run out. Then I found loop, which is pull backwards. Then I found the word two. Then I found
All
T-O-O. Then I found shot. I mean, that's pool related. Then I found bank shot. Then I found ball and balls after you add the S. I found jump, and then I found jump cue. Then I found bat, B-A-T. Sold, S-O-L-D. And these are all like in a line.
What's the bet in pool? After you bet, somebody doesn't pay up, you take a bat.
Oh my god!
I mean, is it the butt end of your cue, the bat when someone doesn't pay?
Okay, all right.
I don't know. Then I found lip, and then fat, and then liar, and then rail, which is liar spelled the other way. Tab, den, bank, and then the word all.
You have good credit, don't you? All right. Can anybody else contend with that? Yes. Go ahead, Darren. What do you got?
I just want to say I cannot contend with that. But I will say I did see TRMR in there.
Yes.
That's a good.
You automatically win. Sorry, Chris. No,
Yeah, I agree. I didn't see it.
The other one I
joking.
see in there was
Wait a minute, you
lil'Chris.
legitimately said no acronyms. You just said no acronyms.
Oh, that's what you know. What you were picked last on every team, weren't you? No, I'm just kidding. No, he's
Yeah.
right. He's right. But I did put that in as TRMR. There's no winners or losers here. This was just for a fun thing, and you can obviously see who. This is my personal opinion. Okay, pool is not for everybody, but one thing that I correlate pool to is a game of chess, because even though that the board is still the same, the pieces are still the same, there are so many combinations of how to attack, how to play defense, how to play offense. And that's what I love about pool, because it is a constant changing puzzle for you to take apart. So that was awesome, Chris. Clearly you have you probably don't sleep very well at night because your mind is always,
Dante, you should know better with word games than me. I've already destroyed every word game you had on previous shows.
That is true. All right. For those
I'm just gonna bring out the white flag next time.
Yeah, for the viewers out there, hopefully you did get the root words, which was again once again pool cue, pool table, rails, bank shot, chalk, run out, jump cue, TRMR is a bonus, and snooker. So if you guys got that, awesome on you guys. If you were able to beat lil'Chris on any of it, because personally message him and tell him, hey, I beat you. How's that? All right, moving on to the next game. This one, you guys, anybody has an advantage on this one, because this one is, did you catch that? Now, it's exactly how I explain it, all right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you something, a clip, and then I'm going to ask you a specific question about that clip. So the first one, here we go. You guys ready?
We're ready.
Boy, from that angle, it doesn't look like it has a chance to go, but we do.
Snowball's chance.
All right, on the first one, first video, what ball is the closest to the 8 ball? Go ahead and write it down.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds.
I'm just gonna
All right,
voice not.
All right.
Okay, give me a thumbs up if you have an answer. All right. If you answered the orange striped ball or whatever the number is on that orange striped ball, you are correct.
I said 5. Wrong one.
I was gonna say I was about to voice 13 until you said write it down.
All right. Darren, what did you get that one or no?
I had 7.
So.
I had 5. I knew it was orange, but not that one.
All right. So you guys see how it's going. So far, Chris got the first one. Second video. Of course. Here we go. Okay. So the question for number 2, what does the writing on the pool table say on the side?
Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right, I have my answer.
I have my answer.
God.
You good, Darren?
Well, I mean, define good.
I mean, you got an answer.
Do I have an answer? Mandolin Bay. I don't know.
Okay. If you answered naturalcues.com, you are correct.
Nope.
No. I said no. Never mind.
I had mine was Brunswick because I know the match that you showed. That was the famous match between Mike Siegel and Efren Reyes, and Efren Reyes destroyed Mike Siegel in that match.
He did. Yes, he did. All right, here we go. Video number 3.
Wow.
One pocket champion, Derby City 9-ball champion. I could really go on and on, but we don't have.
All right. The question is, what number is on the table in front of the playing table?
Oh, God.
What number is on the table in front of the playing table?
Yep.
All right, I guess.
You got an answer, anyone? Or besides
I have a guess.
Darren, you good?
I guess it's 6.
All right. The answer
I say
is
1.
That's what I guessed was 1.
1.
The answer is 13. I'm going to play it again so you guys can check it out.
Come on, Dante.
One pocket champion, Derby City 9-ball champion. I could really go on and on, but we don't have.
You see the what is that? A pizza tray? That's what I
one
was
pocket champion, Derby City 9-ball champion. I could really go on and on, but we don't have.
Think of it.
Oh, shit. That's
That
funny.
is great.
That's awesome. Okay.
That's
Video
good.
number 4.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. What color is his handkerchief?
Yes. Yes.
That was a gimme. That's a gimme.
Darren,
All right.
Let's start with you.
Blue.
Red.
Now, it may have been distorted. I'm just going to say red. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me also.
It is red.
Okay.
Good job. All right. Video number
I was actually
5.
looking at the ladies dancing in the background too.
Okay, I'm gonna
God bless him.
all right, I'm gonna tap the floor on this one, okay? I'm gonna tap the floor on this one. Here you go. It's gonna be pretty simple. Oops. All right. My question to you
I missed it.
is, what order are the balls listed in?
I knew it was going to be that.
Here, I'm going to give you a hint. No, I'm not going to give you a hint. Jim, give us your guess.
Oh shoot. I knew that's what it was going to be too. Let's go. Shoot. 7.
Chris, are you looking online to see where I got that? That's messed up.
He's got it in reverse.
No, but
I don't know, man.
I think I did catch it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know there were 4.
You got the.
I thought there were 4.
You got the first one right. So you get a
Okay.
kind of a score on that. Darren, what do you say?
I knew it was going to be.
1, 10, 15, 14.
Pretty close. Chris, what do you say?
Okay, so it was from left to right. It was 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15.
Let's take a look. If you look at it, it's the 1 ball. We play 7 ball, 8 ball, 9 ball.
Oh,
Do it one more time.
Yeah, I got you.
10 ball.
I knew it
last
was going to
ball
be
is
that
15.
too.
Good job. So what's the tally so far? Chris got 2, and the rest of you guys got
I have 1.
right? Okay. Last
I don't-
video.
I don't know. Does Darren have 1?
Yeah, Darren has 1.
Look at that.
All right, here we go. Last one.
この場面でこれができるというのはね、すごいですよね。
Oh, one more time.
Nope.
All right.
My question to you is, how many balls were left on the table?
Oh gosh, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Darren wants to answer this one.
I got 6.
Darren says 6.
All right. I'm going to go with 4.
Jim says 4.
So I'm gonna forfeit because I don't want to play off of two different answers. So I'll forfeit this point.
Okay. We're going to look at it one more time. This is the only one that
I have no idea.
Before I
That was
answer
straight
it,
guess.
Before I answer it, I'm going to let you guys look one more time. Ready, go.
この場面でこれができるというのはね。
Oh, Darren, nice.
Oh
no, 7, 7, 7.
7?
Yes.
If you count
the
the
cue
if you
ball
count
is the
if
ball.
you count the cue ball,
Oh,
it's 7.
that's some bullshit.
Oh,
That is some bullshit.
That was good. Good job, you guys. All right, last game. Who is that?
Who do you think? Professor Chris.
Here we go. First pick. Who is that? Here we go.
Oh, that.
First one to say who it is.
Oh, McGeary.
That Keith McCready?
Raise your
Keith
hand.
McCready.
I'm just joking. You got it. It is Keith McCready.
His elbow wasn't far enough out. I couldn't tell.
Right, that's what I was looking for. Was the elbow outage?
Yeah, look at him. He looks. Yep, it's that right there. He kind of side arms his stroke. All right,
And
here
for
we
those
go.
that don't, hold on, because for those that don't know the backstory behind that is because he's been playing pool since he was a kid, and anybody that knows that when you start out as a kid, you can't reach the table unless you sidearm action, and that pretty much stuck with him his entire career.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's great.
All right, here we go. Who is that number 2?
Oh,
Chris,
Jenny.
go ahead.
Jenny.
Well, we'll give
Big
it.
got it.
Yep.
Jennifer Beretta.
Oh, yeah.
Beretta. All right. Dubbed one of the hottest chicks out there in pool.
She is smoking hot.
Yeah, especially I think she just recently had a birthday. She's in her 50s, and
Wasn't she on
Holy shit, she's 50?
What's this? How's this channel?
Oh, the one who says that he's good from becoming average to good or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better channels out there too.
Yeah.
It's Raleigh Williams and then the Kamui brand. Those 2 YouTube channels have her on it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, she was on there.
She's
cool.
also been in a pool movie.
Yeah.
9 ball.
9 ball. Yep.
She's
All
got
right.
a great 2-rail kick system too.
Yeah, she
You've
got
never
that.
seen
Last
it.
good pool movie, Pool Hall Junkies, changed my mind.
All right, here we go. Number 3, second to last.
Oh, that's Earl the Pearl.
Oh, Jim comes in there before little Chris.
That's an old one.
Yeah, that looks like Earl.
Yep, before the tape and weights. All right, here we go. This may or may not stump you guys.
Blonde hair. I'm gonna and
Allison Fisher.
That's what I was
Allison
gonna guess.
Fisher.
Is Allison Fisher.
Darren says no.
I had nothing on that one.
Oh, okay. You guys, this is
Um,
actually Jasmine.
Jasmine Ocean.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully you guys had fun in that. Go ahead and tally up your scores. I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear. It's pretty close between Jim, Darren, and Chris, but obviously, I'll find 30 words out of 29 letters.
Well, how many points per game did that work?
It wasn't really about the points. It was just about playing it. So.
It's about having fun, Chris.
You got 2. Darren got 1. I got 4.
There you go. I'm happy with that.
Damn it.
Oh, all right. So let's go ahead and go to the open chat here. We got a nice little candid shot of Darren pouring some scotch. Very good.
Whiskey.
All right.
Close enough.
So in this last bit right here, we got about 15 minutes. This is for the viewers. We have the open chat up. Please ask any of these awesome, talented people, creators of YouTube and playing pool, any questions that you want to ask. It should show up. For those of us that are on this right now, my co-host, so to speak, if you see a question that's geared towards you, feel free to answer it. If we don't get any questions or whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and lead some questions just because for my own edification. So my question to Chris, are you planning on playing any more kind of amateur pro, amateur semi-pro? What's the next biggest tournament that you're going to find yourself coming to?
That's just really going to depend on 2021. I mean, between the Texas State Open here in Texas, that was I think the first big tournament in the United States, and then shortly after that was the Moscone Cup.
Right.
So it's really just going to depend. I do know that I do want to try to participate in more higher end tournaments. Maybe, the Texas State Open is the most professional tournament that I ever do participate in. But I used to have a rule to where I don't really want to travel more than 2 hours to go to a pool tournament, especially a tournament that I just don't feel that I'm going to do well in. Because I would just consider that to be a waste of my time, and then basically do a plus 4 hour round trip back. But if 2021 allows it, I may take a different perspective on that and just do it for the experience.
Right on. All right. So what trumps all? My question is questions from the viewers. So Eric, pool guy, Simpson 29 to all. What is your favorite playing tip? We'll start with Darren.
Honestly, I do not have one. I can't say that I have one tip that I like. It's too specific. Honestly, I can't say that I have one.
All right.
I defer.
My favorite playing tip is stay committed to the shot. Too many times that you'll get down there and you'll start to shoot, and then you'll.
I literally thought you meant the tip, the actual tip of my cue.
he means tip on your cue.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Oh, me too. Shit, my bad. What's your favorite playing tip? Mine's a Kamui soft. How's that? There you go.
Okay, mine still. If it's a tip, I still don't have one. Thank you.
Nice. Jim?
Well, I've always played a Kamui medium with my 314 wood shaft. But then when I went to the carbon fiber, it came with a sniper by Tiger, which it's considered a soft tip, but I'm not. It's okay. And with the carbon fiber, they recommend that you go with a soft tip. So I'm going to try the Kamui soft. Right. But I've been a Kamui medium forever.
Chris, what do you say? Not what do you say, but what do you play with?
So anybody that knows me and that follows my channel knows that I basically don't have an answer for that. I did primarily used to shoot with a lot of medium tips. Of the medium tips, the Kamui Clear was my most favorite. But like Jim, I now shoot with a Predator Revo that comes with a Victory Soft. And it took me a day or two to get used to it, but now it's like anything else. I can still feel a distinct difference between that tip and the tips that are on my other cues that I own, but I can still perform just as well with any of them. So that's why I always say that it's just personal preference. You know, I can tell you how great something is, and you go and try it out, and you find out it's garbage to you.
Right.
That's
right.
usually why I don't. That's usually why I don't like to do recommendations. You know, you have to just try it out and just find out for yourself.
Right on. Looks like we got about
Start
10
to
minutes
do
left.
small
So the
measurements.
next question on here that I can see is from the practice room. Question for all: how has our current situation changed your channels? We'll start with Chris.
It hasn't. I mean, I have a pool table in my house, so that's where all my videos are made from. So I don't require my pool hall to be open. The only thing that it really has affected, and plus I work in IT, so I do fortunately have the benefit of working from home. So my job was not affected. You know, my heart goes out to everybody whose job was affected by this. But the only thing that the current situation has affected was my socialization. You know, not being able to go out and hang out with my friends and stuff. You know, because of risk.
Right on.
But you know, at least here in Texas, we've kind of lightened up. We're currently functioning at 75%, so we're able to kind of go back out again. And you know, we try to stay safe. I mean, I think Texas is one of the hot spots with the current situation. But you know, it is what it is.
Right on. Jim, what do you say?
I would have to say my channel's probably changed quite a bit. You know, like I said earlier, I was strictly instructional. You know, I threw some trick shots in there, shots of the week. I had some other little things going. And then, of course, you know, this COVID thing came down and I just had to come up with something, you know, and you know, you take a chance and, you know, it's been fairly successful and, you know, we want to get better and better each week. But, you know, I've actually had some messages sent my way like, you know, we liked your channel when you were doing videos. I'm like, just, you know, I'm doing this for these guys. And, you know, I'm not forgetting about the instructional and things like that. So I will be getting back into that. But for right now, you have no idea how much time scheduling and things like that takes.
Oh, for sure, for sure. If you're a dedicated creator, that I mean, a week sometimes isn't long enough to put together what you want to put together. So, Darren, what
Absolutely.
do you say?
You know, just you know, like I said earlier, you know, I'm a creator, so there's a lot of things that I'm passionate about as far as video production goes. So the pool part really came to me because I was locked down. I didn't have anything to do, and when I started putting out trick shots, you know, a lot of friends that I've known forever didn't even know I played pool. So when they seen some of the stuff, they were, you know, they were kind of blown away, you know. But that's something that I always did, just as a hobby, and just on the side. I was never super competitive about it. You know, I played in my fair share of tournaments and stuff like that. But like, I always looked at it as just another thing that I did, another thing that I was passionate about, another thing that I loved. So I guess just showing some more the things that I know. I guess that was pretty much what changed.
Right on.
Well, let me before you go on, Dante, I want to give Darren a shout out. You know, he's done a lot for a lot of people here recently. Like you said, he is an editor and he works on a lot of, you know, the computer portion of it. And he emailed me the other day and said, "Hey man, I have something for you." It's like a little intro for my channel. And then, you know, he made one for Backyard Billiards. He made one for I think Ruben. I think he made one for a couple other people. You know, this is just things this guy's doing on his own time for nothing, you know. And I just want to give, you know, my hats off to you, Darren.
Did
Appreciate it,
he?
man.
Did he
Thanks, brother.
now? Did he? Hmm. No, I'm
That
just
that,
joking. I'm
that
just
means he had,
joking.
that means one
I'll keep you in mind, brother.
yeah.
I'm just joking. The way that
Keep you
it's
in mind.
changed my channel, honestly, I've been kind of engulfed with real world, or not real world, but my job itself. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to get on the table. But things are starting to fall in place. I'm planning on doing more videos and trying to see what direction that I want to go with my channel. So, God willing, you guys stick around. I know that I've made a lot of good friends, so I'm blessed with that. Looks like we have about 6 minutes left, so we're gonna do shout outs here for the last
Hold
6
on,
minutes.
hold on. There is a question in the chat that I want.
Juggernaut wants to answer. Okay, go ahead.
It's not that I want to. It's not that I want to answer. I want to hear the answers.
Oh no, absolutely, absolutely.
What?
Go for it.
What out of the box excuses can a married man give his wife to give more to get more table time? And Dante, you have a girlfriend. Jim, you're married, right?
Yes, sir.
You two have the board first to answer that question.
Jim, you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
It doesn't. I mean, I play all day, every day. I work from home. I don't need an excuse.
Right on. See, what you need to do, there's warming up. First, you got to figure out what your girl's favorite dinner is. Make that dinner. 2, get yourself to Walgreens, get some Tylenol PM capsules. Grind that up real nice and fine. Put it in there, swoosh it around, and then serve it to her. And then watch movies that are just like really mellow. And then she falls asleep, and then you dip out. But don't forget to buy a body pillow, because she's gonna notice you're not there. So you got to put the body pillow and then dip.
Dante, you have this all planned out,
have
man.
the stick ready by the
Gwen,
door.
are you listening?
So.
Wow.
Oh my God, Darren, what do you say?
I have to say, oral sex has to be it. You know.
Right on.
I mean. No, I mean, I was lucky enough to find a lady who, she's cool with, she, earlier before I went on this thing, she was like, I can tell that you really like this whole, you found your niche, and it's fun, and I support that. And to me, if you found a woman who supports the things that you like to do, and she's happy for you being happy, you found the right one. So, that's what I would say to her. As far as, I don't have to do too much to come out here and hang out with you guys,
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
I will be honest. Gwen does absolutely support what I do and my passion for pool. So that is totally important. And not only that, she also plays pool as well. So
Hey, how about this? How about a wives / significant others tournament?
Hey,
let's do it.
Just a thought. The wheels are always turning. So
let's do it, because I know my girl is a competitor. So.
The only thing that I would like to add to that is basically what Darren said. I mean, it's about the support. I mean, clearly.
Oh, I thought you were going to say oral sex.
Well, no, not that part. I do have my own little caveat on that, but like my legit answer would be is about the support thing. I mean, clearly, I think everybody should understand that when it comes to relationships, I don't think it really matters if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever. There's each other's life, and then there's the relationship's life, which means that each other's life is going to make some sacrifices to create the relationship, but that doesn't mean that they lose a part of themselves, and that's where I think the support part comes into play. But then on the flip side of it, though, because if you're going out and playing pool and bringing home some money, I don't think the significant other is going to mind.
No, not at all. All right, that was awesome. Thank you very much for sharing. All right, so we're going to go into the shout outs. I'll get the last word. We're going to start off with whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first.
Great.
First of all, I have a lot of shout outs, but first of all, I'm gonna start with lil'Chris. I'm always trying to improve my stream and things like that. He gave me a couple real good things to add to the stream just a couple days ago, and I want to thank him for that. Dante, thanks for having me on. Darren, thanks for being my right-hand man today. And then more than anything, I want to give a shout out to every player that's been in my tournament that puts it out there for people to see. I mean, there's no hiding. You're out there. Anyone can see it at any time, and it takes some whatever you want to say, some guts, so to speak, to do that. And then, of course, shout out to all my subscribers, and that's that.
Thanks, Jim. That's awesome.
Darren, you got the floor.
Yeah, I give a shout out to one, like Jim said, all the people that put their neck on the line and jumped in the tournament. It's tough business because everybody's got a pool channel where they can just MisterEdit whatever they want and make all the make them look however they want. And as an editor, I know exactly what's going on. You ain't fooling me, brother. But and then number two, Jim, some months back, I remember him making a video, and it sounded like he was going to hang it up. And I remember I took that video and I sent it to the buddy of mine who I'm part of this web series with, and we had very similar thoughts early on in this web series about giving up because we just didn't think we were getting the ground that we were going to get, and we stuck with it. And 4 years later, we're making some top-notch content. And if you're a fan of comedy, you should check it out. The Following Announcement Show on my channel. It's got a lot of fun stuff. And I'm glad that Jim stuck with it, because if he wouldn't have, then I wouldn't be here tonight with you guys. So shout out to Jim.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. Chris?
Yeah, my shout outs are pretty much the same. And I actually want to piggyback off of Darren's comment with Jim's video that he's talking about, where he basically made an announcement where he was going to hang it up. And I reached out to him as well, and just gave him my 2 cents on it, that I felt like I was going to be in the same boat. All I can say that I was blessed that my channel took off, but I made sure to go into this with the attitude of, I don't care if I'm successful or not. I enjoy my content that I put out, and the handful of people that I started out with, that's all that I really cared about. And to me, it just didn't matter. And then, of course, I was just blown away at what I've been able to accomplish. And all of y'all should be aware of it after speaking with me. I have no problems at all helping wherever needed to help you guys grow as well, because I'm not here to hog all of this. I'm here to share all of it, just like I'm here to share all the knowledge I have with pool, as well as anything else. So I mean, shout out to Dante for having me on the show here. Darren, I've been watching your stuff here lately, and it's just freaking awesome. So like the community that we're really becoming, because ever since I became a YouTuber, just the people that I'm meeting across the United States, across the world, and stuff, and the people that I'm interacting with, is just freaking amazing.
I second that. I mean, it's just amazing, this community that we have right now. The pool community is just absolutely awesome. It really is.
With my shout out, first and foremost, I want to say to my buddy Nick, who stuck with me through thick and thin. I actually looked at our very first video, which was a bloopers video that we did when we first started this idea. So if he's watching, he can't be with me because he's in one of those dedicated jobs. Understandable. I just want to say, Nick, thank you for sticking with me this whole time. Next week he's going to join me, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I want to say thank you to everybody who's stuck with me from the beginning as well, and who's still, yeah, I got 300 plus subscribers, but I know a good amount of them joined on just because, they were my friend, and they were like, yeah, we'll help your. But I want to thank the genuine viewers that organically came on to my channel. I want to say thank you to you guys, because I know you guys, every time that a notification comes on, you guys will watch my video. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I wish you all the good luck and good fortune that life has to offer. Now, for each of these guys, these great guys that are on my channel today, I am blessed that they agreed to come onto my channel. Whether or not it helps me or not, it's just nice being around good people. Jim, thank you for all the virtual pool matches that you're putting on. Thank you for being a dedicated creator as well, because I remember that that video that you put out there, and I don't know if you remember, me and Nick like separately sent you a message and saying, hey, you know what? Don't give up, because
Yeah.
it's
And and that's the big thing, hearing from all of from all different angles was like, hey, Chris told me, hey, it just takes one video, you guys, and just hearing that from everyone, I took a little time off, and then, you just kind of rededicate yourself, and that's what it's all about.
Yep. And the funny thing is, we were already past 100 before you got to 100, and look at you now. You're well ahead of me. So good job on you. You're definitely one of the people that I look up to, just because you persevered and you're sticking with it. Darren, awesome dude. Love the fact that you're willing to help out at any given time. I know, it's with life and doing the stuff that we're passionate about, it's sometimes hard to 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 balance them, but it only becomes hard when you see it as work. I know that you see this as what you enjoy, and I know those of you that are out in Texas and further, you guys are looking at what, 11, 10 o'clock right now. Thank you so much for spending your time and spending an hour with me. Appreciate it. I love what you do. Keep doing it. And I don't care that you didn't make me an intro video. Whatever. That's cool. But I'm looking forward to having our match with the little setup that I said that we were going to do. So those of you, look out for that. Chris, yeah, I know I jokingly say that you're a juggernaut. And you are. You've paved the way for a lot of us to follow. But I don't mean to say this out of disrespect. I know you're just like us. You put your pants on one leg at a time like the rest of us. And quite honestly, I could probably take you on the table. Whatever. I'm just joking. I know. I wanted to see what your reaction is. Maybe I can. I don't know. But that's not what is important. The important thing is that I know that at any given time I can call you up, and which I've done many times, and to say, hey, how do I do this on this? What should I do about this? And he's always been open to helping me, and that's what it's all about. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I see you guys equally, and I hope that we do more stuff together, and help each other grow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's my long and drawn out. So anybody else want to say anything or address the open chat?
Yeah, Darren, just so you know, the practice room says that they have a paid project for you, and I guess you're supposed to get with Jim for an email or something.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well,
anyway, if it's coming to my email, then I get a little cut.
Get 10%.
Okay.
Well,
wait a minute. I'm going to bargain. I want 15, or you don't get the email.
There's a
All
right, you
guys. Find another
guys.
steak horse in town. You go with that.
Right on. You guys, thank you very much. I appreciate
it. Before you cut off, I just want to add something. I guess let's go down the line as to what is our next possible video on our channels.
Good. Yep. I'll go ahead and start my next possible video, and it was something that my son had said because I was going through reminiscing of my videos. He said that it was a good idea that I have a video in there where I show a 9-ball run out, but I also show the arrows and what I'm thinking and where the ball's traveling. So he said that if I do more videos like that, because my son's getting better at pool, he would like to see more stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna do some more videos where I show the path, how I'm shooting above. Now that's really distracting, but that's awesome. I love those lights. But yeah, that's my next video.
I have those as well.
Oh no.
I just don't know where they are.
Are we going with the shirts?
All right, Darren, you have to go next now.
Yeah, just the next video, I haven't put out anything in a while. I took a little social media break because I'm on there all the time and I abuse it. And, I'm a creator and I'm a part-time troll. And, I had to take some time away from it, but I'm back. And a week ago, I did some Christmas trick shots. And I was watching the practice rooms live stream last night, and Dana had said something about he hates props. So Dana, you better get ready, brother, because there's a lot of Christmas props coming in this trick shot video. And you better sit there and endure it. Endure me. It's a lot of fun. I did 10 trick shots, and I got a lot of. I broke a couple dollar store glasses, so I incorporated those in the video because it's not all glory, as you guys know. So I'm gonna put that out probably in about another week. And it'll be a lot of fun. So it's coming. MisterEdit1, check me out.
Right on, MisterEdit1. Jim.
All right. So obviously, and Chris, it's going to be a little boost for you. My next video is obviously going to be tomorrow night, live. lil'Chris versus Morgan Bass, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live virtual pool. All right. But after that, I already have it planned. I have 15 shots needed in this game to obviously improve your game. And that's I'm going to touch on that here probably within the next few days.
Right on. Good deal. Nice, Jim.
I have an idea for you, Jim, before I talk about my stuff. You ought to see if you can take the time to go through your previous tournaments or even the current tournaments and maybe put together a highlight reel, like some highlight shots.
That's a good idea.
That's dope. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, can I hire you for that?
No, I've already got too much in my life to work on.
All right. All right.
But yeah, so like I think at least my next planned video, because I have tons of videos in mind. It's just a matter of sitting down, editing them, putting them together and stuff. But I think the next one that I'm actually going to publish is a straight in drill. There's plenty of straight in drills that are already out there. But if anybody's seen any interviews or things that I've talked about before, I'm not going to copy what I've seen out there. I'm going to add something to it that hopefully makes it a little bit more of my flavor. Because personally, I don't really like drills, particularly pattern drills that you will not see in an actual game unless it's the 1 in a million chance that layout actually occurs.
Right.
So usually drills that I try to publish on my channel are drills that have one that are a little bit more realistic, that you're going to find out that also that you're going to run into in an actual game, and also applies some sort of mechanic on top of it. So like the straight in drill, it's obviously a straight in shot, but you're going to have to stay tuned to see what are the other add-ons that I'm going to put onto it.
Right.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you very much for all those shout outs. Nice puff of smoke there, Mr. Darren. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this off. We went.
Well, Dante, I think we need to end this with I don't know, a gun show or something.
All right, I'll get in there.
Come on, man.
I'll get in there. Wait, I pulled out the wrong arm. This is the okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the live stream. You guys stick around for a second. I want to say thank you off camera. Appreciate it to everybody. You guys stay safe. Be kind to each other. Live off.